Hey, welcome into Prophetic Butterfly 111, where your girl brings you the tea because growth looks good on you. Welcome to my followers, my subscribers. I appreciate and love you very much. For you have been with me. I love you and thank you so much for your support. To anybody new here, welcome in. All right. This is a general collective reading, so take what resonates, leave what does not behind, okay? And we're going to go ahead and see what's in the energy. All right, we're going to go ahead and see what's going on. We're going to go ahead and see what's going on and see what is in the air. What is the tea? What is the fly tea for today? All right, so I hope everybody's having a good day. You can only book a reading with me in the link, which is in the description below, okay? propheticbutterfly111.com. I do not have a link tree. Do not get scammed. I do not reach out, okay? So let's go ahead and see what we have going on here. All right, what do we have going on here? I'm using my Light Seers tarot deck. I'm using Intuitive Kev's tarot deck. And we're going to use the Vibe About It oracles, okay, and see what's going on. Let's see, let me adjust this real quick. All right, Spirit, what do we need to know? What does collective need to know? What does collective need to know? All right, we got the Magician in reverse and we got the Ten of Cups in reverse. All right, well, dang. Okay, and the Moon here. So we have a liar here. Oh, no, damn. That's not the magician. Jesus, that is the hangman. I'm sorry. All right, so the hangman is here in reverse. All right, my bad. All right, my bad. Starting off loud and wrong. All right, the hangman is here in reverse. All right, still a liar. All right, so the hangman is somebody that's out here giving out false testimonies, okay? This is somebody that is materialistic, and this is also somebody that is wasting a lot of time, okay? The Ten of Cups is in reverse, and with the Ten of Cups in reverse, with this person wasting all this time, this was a betrayal, okay? So this was a loss. Somebody lost a friend behind this. You know, this betrayal was a waste, and this person lied, okay? They did a whole lot of effery behind the scenes, okay? And with this Moon here, I feel like this person was creating and spinning illusions. They were hiding the truth, and you know, I feel like this is being revealed here, okay? I see the Seven of Swords sticking out as well, heavy on the betrayal and the deception, okay? Somebody was being sneaky. All right, top of the deck, we got the Nine of Swords here. All right, so with this Nine of Swords, this person is in fear now. They feeling helpless. They know they didn't take any action. Split the deck where we got the Ace of Swords in reverse, okay? So this person is going through a great loss, all right? So this betrayal just put them in a trick bag, and now they going through disasters, okay? They're going through disasters for the mess that they made. Wow. All right, we got the King of Swords here and Judgment in reverse that flew out, okay? So this King of Swords is somebody that's mean, calculated. They plan this, okay? This is somebody that has authority, but they plan this, all right? And with Judgment here in reverse, this person made a bad call. They participated in some type of gossip, if not the one that started it, all right? They made a bad call. This person was weak, all right, when they did this, and this person could possibly be sick now. Whatever's going on, you know, they reached too far. With the Devil here in reverse as well, two major arcanas right next to each other, the Judgment in reverse and the Devil in reverse. This person, we saw that Moon there. So this person was try to, you know, create harm for you, all right? Misuse their force, okay? Remember, we talked about how the King of Swords is somebody that has, you know, authority, okay? This is like an authoritative figure, and they real calculated and ruthless with it. And with this Devil in reverse, this person literally, you know, spun this illusion rather than to live in the truth, okay? And now they're going through things. With the Five of Wands in reverse, you know, it's a lot of conflict behind the scene. This person wants to compromise with you now because of all this disaster. And they want to compromise with you because they want the Ten of Pentacles with you. So it's not even compromising for a legitimate reason, okay? Queen of Swords. This person, Queen of Swords is here. I feel like this is somebody that speaks their truth, okay? You're truthful, you're honest, you're logical, all right? We have intuition in reverse. Somebody didn't want you to use your intuition. And I feel like you were innocent in this situation. All right. Damn. And what's this sticking out? All right. Their black magic did not work on you. All right. One more thing sticking out. Intuition. So, you know, this person didn't use their intuition when it came to you. They did a little too much. Okay. And I feel that they were hoping that you wouldn't use your intuition in this situation and be able to see possibly what they were doing behind your back. That's what I feel. I really, really feel. What else? What else, Spirit? All right, we got unbothered in reverse and real love. Okay. I feel like with unbothered in reverse and real love, this person, conflict at the bottom of the deck. This person did not expect you to be unbothered, all right? That's what it's given about this love connection, all right? Maybe this person thought that you would literally, you know, be crying and whining over them with conflict in reverse. You don't have any conflict. I can't even get it out. This person must be nervous, okay? You don't have any conflict. You're being seen as someone in high honor, a rising star, and you're not childish, okay? You have gifts here. You don't have any bad karma, and you released this nice guy. You saw that this person wasn't a nice guy, okay? This family, this isn't your twin. So I feel like you walked away from a situation, or you released something. You saw something clearly about this relationship. All right, they wanted you to believe that this was real love, okay? Their evil eye did not work. Whatever they tried to send you didn't work. The evil eye they tried to send you, the negativity, okay? Hold on. All right, let's see what does the deck need us to know when it comes to this situation? All right. We have box of lies, lie after lie, secret, unboxing the truth. Okay, this is in reverse. So I feel like this person can no longer lie, okay? They can no longer lie when it comes to you and this relationship here. We got group accusations and at the bottom of the deck, it says persecution, violence, project shame, okay? So I feel like this person can no longer lie on you, projecting their issues or whatever they got going on you, okay? They can't pass the buck. Like, they have to take accountability for whatever this energy is that they've been doing. Okay, whatever this is that this person's been doing in your energy, they got to take accountability for it. Like, Spirit's not allowing this person to continue to dump their mess onto you, collective. All right, we got cold here. All right, disarm you with warmth. Okay, then froze you out. Hot and cold, push and pull. It was never about connection, only control. All right, so this was somebody that did this to control a situation. All right, so this betrayal was all about trying to control a situation when it comes to you. We have orbiting here. Ghosts others, but continues to view their social media stories or posts. Gives a false sense of hope for reconciliation. Okay, so this is somebody that try to control a situation. They never stop watching you, okay? And I feel like with that King of Swords that's stubborn and calculated, I feel like this person, you know, if they come back around, it's not to be truthful. It's only to, you know, try to get you to fall again for this false narrative that we did see that moon card there with orbiting. Okay, again, it says ghosts others, but continues to view their social media stories or posts. Gives a false sense of hope for reconciliation. Okay, so this is BS. It's like somebody literally just walking around gaslighting, knowing they're not going to stick around or follow through or do what they need to do. Okay. Where do I want to go, y'all? Let's get some emotions. What's going on? All right, with contentment here, I feel like you're at peace. Okay, you're at peace with this situation or from this person. I don't feel like you're allowing this to bother you. Okay, anything else, Spirit? All right, and this person is skeptical. You're at peace and they're skeptical. They're like, wait, what? Okay, I'm sitting here trying to jack you up and you cool? Like, why? Okay, it says skepticism involves questions and critically examining everything wrong. You see things clearly, not just accept them blindly. Skepticism drives you to think deeply, helping you make wiser decisions. Okay, so I feel like and look, love, you move in love, straight up. You move in love. Love is the most powerful force of the universe. When this card appears, it reminds you to accept yourself, love others, and believe that love can heal all. Whether it is self-love or the relationships with others, love is the source of your connection with the universe, okay? So I feel like with skepticism here and contentment, this is talking about you accepting peace. You already, release the things that no longer serve you. You appreciating the moment, the space that you're in, and you're happy, okay? And it's funny that I chose love. All things grow with love. I be on it before I even pull the cards, y'all. All right? So with this skepticism here, I feel like not only did you heal, but you had the time to really think things through and understand the situation as a whole, okay? And I feel like this is pushing somebody else also into a space where they're critically examining everything. I feel like maybe that's why they always watching you, okay? They're trying to figure out how you do that. How you do that there. I always say that. They want to know how you did it, collective. How are you doing it? Okay? Anything else collective need to know, Spirit? And then I'm going to get into my vibe about it. All right? Oh, wait. All right, here we go. Second chance, and they didn't learn the karmic lesson. Didn't we just talk about this right here? Orbiting. Ghost others to continue to view their social media stories or posts. Gives a false sense of hope for reconciliation. And what do we have here? Okay? Second chance. All right? Do-over moment. Lessons learned. Wiser heart. Test from the universe. Will you repeat or rewrite? Okay? And we just saw that orb. Okay? And we got karmic lesson in reverse. Somebody hasn't learned the karmic lesson here. And I also feel like you released this. Okay? You're not doing this. Tough teacher. Painful but necessary, showing you what to release. Learn it so you don't live it again, okay? So I feel like you're not reliving this karmic lesson, okay? You have enough self-love. You've done the inner work. You know what you need to do. And this person wants to come in and get a second chance with you. But you already know. But there's skepticism here. You know this person is watching you. You know they don't mean you no good, okay? So this person has to move on, okay? They have got to unhand you. What else we need to know, Spirit? All right, we got love affair here. All right, intense, unlikely, out of the blue. All right, we have irresponsible, careless, and unreliable. I feel like this is how you are seeing this person. All right, on top is here in reverse, okay? Winning victoriously. This person is not going to win, all right, in this situation. All right, we have provocateur here, not afraid to challenge the status quo, ruffles a few feathers and challenges. I feel like that's you, okay? That's you. I feel like you're not backing down. Wish fulfillment, dreams coming true. All right, this person is not going to get their wishes fulfilled or their dreams come true. And this is why they want to retaliate. Revengeful, vengeful, spiteful, out to get others. Okay, so they lost you. They lost you. And instead of taking accountability for their actions, this person rather just keep messing with you, keep bothering you. Okay, and spirit doesn't like that. All right, engages in danger to themselves. Okay, puts in harm's way, causes unnecessary drama. I feel like this person refuses to stop doing this, okay? This person refuses to stop interfering is what I'm hearing. interfering with your life, your business, like, just fall back and leave collective alone. All right? Criminal record is here. All right? Long list of offenses, warrants out for them. All right? So this person is going through it. In the bottom of the deck, we got lawyering up, refusing to answer questions, defensive and protective. All right? So this person knows what they did to you. And instead of taking ownership, they rather run. All right? They rather run instead of being responsible and doing the right thing here. But they just keep playing in your energy. Keep playing in your energy. And Spirit is like, fall back. All right? What else does collective need to know, Spirit, when it comes to this situation? There's too many cards that fell out. What else does Spirit need to know when it comes to this situation? I mean, collective. Spirit, thank you. What else does collective need to know, my beautiful spirit guys? Thank you. All right, we got strength in reverse here and the Two of Wands. All right. So strength in reverse is literally same situation. This is talking about somebody that's abusing their power. All right. This person is cruel. All right. And I feel like this is why we saw that Ace of Swords in reverse, okay? This person is going through disasters because of the energy that they just, distributed towards you. With the Two of Swords here, this person literally had choices, okay? But they wanted to avoid a situation, keep creating confusion. The Three of Cups is here, all right? This person had a third-party situation, collaborated with friends, whatever this is, okay? The Hermit is here in reverse. This was a hidden enemy, all right? So, and the Six of Swords is here in reverse, okay? This person now, wants to let go of this, but it's a little late, The damage has already been done. The Page of Cups is here in reverse, all right? So this is somebody that literally wants to apologize to you after getting all this bad news. This Ace of Swords that we just saw, this disaster followed by more disaster, okay? They just going through it. What else? What else does collective need to know, Spirit? All right, rich guy in reverse, all right? To be in reverse, he had to be in the upright. So this is somebody that's losing things, okay? They thought they was going to get unexpected money from you, okay? They did this to get money from you. Now they want to reach out to you and they're concerned, all right? This was, fallen divine masculine because he had to be in the upright to be in reverse. So your divine counterpart turned karmic on you or forfeited their contract with you. Now they're concerned and they losing things, okay? They want you to see them as your soulmate for that card to come out like that. What else? All right, we got Luke 6:37. Don't judge, you will not be judged. Don't condemn, you will not be condemned. Forgive and you will be forgiven. So I feel like this person doesn't want you to judge them and they want your forgiveness, okay? Spirit is working through this person right now. Anonymous in reverse. There was no I can't even get it out. No competition, all right? It says you can't compete where you don't compare. It's like a knife and a spoon race. You might not scoop well, but you sure can cut through the competition. This is in reverse. So there was never a competition, all right? So somebody was judging you and it was never a competition to begin with, all right? They just had their sights set on you for whatever reason, and they had pre-analyzed you in their mind for what they wanted you to be, all right? It's like they wanted you to be whatever they thought you were, and Spirit is like, no, okay, no. But this person just kept going, okay? What else? What else, Spirit? What's going on with this person? All right? It says arrogant fool. Drunk on self, arrogant on autopilot, and ignorant, all right? This person refused to stop being ignorant, all right? Self-absorbed is what is given, all right? Nasty argument. Now it's a lot of fights about this. Toxic fight and conflict, all right? About how this person was moving. What's this behind here? All right? Unknown illness, misdiagnosed, mystery, worried. All right, I feel like this person can't get out of whatever this illness is that they have. Something's going on with this person. A beautiful monster, covert demon. hidden enemy, dark motives, evil disguise, okay? So maybe this person has some type of attachment on them that they can't get rid of, all right? And now they're going through it, all right? Bottom of the deck, it says divine masculine, yeah. Divine emperor, leader, intuitive, rooted in love. So this person got connected to something, and I feel like it's given spiritual, so maybe this person has some type of entity attachment on them, and that's why they were moving in this manner. All right, what else, Spirit? All right, it says showing their cards openly reveals their intentions, secrets, and hidden agendas, unafraid to express their true feelings, okay? So I feel like this person wants to come towards you now and be honest after they played in your face. All right, it says grief here allows grief to consume them and dictate their actions moving forward. Feels hopeless, gives up too easily, believes they are undeserving of love and happiness, okay? So maybe this person wants to come and talk to you now about, we did see message here. So maybe this person wants to openly be honest with you about why they were moving the way they were moving. So this person wants to come and talk to you basically to give you some type of explanation as to why things are the way they are. It says the longest flame. All right, brief love affair, but one refuses to let go. A karmic connection mistaken for a soulmate or twin flame bond. All right, and it's funny because I did see that card earlier. I said it, and here it is. So this person feels like you're their soulmate, but it's not. It's not what they think it is, all right? Or this person is coming towards you to make you believe that they're your soulmate, but it's not what you think it is, okay? What else, Spirit? What else does collective need to know? All right, full of air. Says a lot while saying nothing at all. So this person's basically going to be coming and talking to you in circles, and you're just going to be like, what? You're woke. So politically aware, activist, truth seeker. You're going to know exactly what this person's scheme is when they start talking. All right, Spirit's like, you're going to be wide awake. All right. It says scratch and post. Only used when it's convenient, once in a while, lover, part-time lover. You've already released this person. They're not going to be able to come in sweet talk you back into their life, okay? Whatever this conversation is about. We have fade away here. Problems will be behind you. They will disappear out of your life. Time to heal, moving on. Yeah, you've already let this go. We already talked about that, okay? With that peace and you move in love, okay? What else? All right, we got running back to you. You're loyal. They're not realizing their mistakes. This is why this person wants to come in and have this conversation with you. All right. We have refusing treatment, prolonging pain or abuse, and denial about health issues. So this is somebody that's refusing to do what's necessary to take care of their needs. Okay. We did see here earlier that somebody has, something going on with them, and, it was in reverse. So this person needs to tend to their own matters at this time. Divine calling, higher purpose, destiny fulfilled. All right, this is in reverse. I feel like this person refused to get on their divine journey with you, and this is why, this divine masculine is showing up in reverse. Okay, they missed the phone call, or they refuse to call. No cap is here, authentic and truthful. This is somebody that is a liar. We already discovered that over there. Okay, with the hangman in reverse, this is somebody that's been giving out false accusations about you. We got stealth-like here in reverse as well. Takes action and steps towards something bigger without announcing. This is somebody that's refusing to do the work, okay? This person is refusing to take action to change, to be this better person, all right? And bottom of the deck, we got burnt out. Prolonged emotional, physical, and mental stress, because this person is not doing the work to get what they need to get done for their own health and benefit, okay? So, I feel like all you can do at this point is pray for this person and hope that they get their life together, literally. All right, Spirit guys, what else does collective need to know to wrap this up? What we have? We got the Knight of Wands here. We got the Chariot in reverse. All right. With the Knight of Wands here, this is damn, and a Chariot in reverse. Okay, so the Knight of Wands is somebody that's in this lustful, flirty energy. And y'all already know, when I see that Chariot card, what I always tell y'all, they ain't got no car, their car is busted. You know, the Chariot is the emperor that moves the chariot, all right? And for the Chariot to be in reverse, the emperor can't drive the shit. It's done, all right? So that means the car windows are busted. There ain't no tires. There's no gas, okay? The engine's done. Transmission's fried, all right? The Chariot in reverse is disorder. It's bad news. A violent accident, illness, okay? Restless. It's chaos, all right? This person is going through it. The Nine of Swords is sitting here as well. This is talking about fear, restlessness, taking no action. The Moon is here. That's that confusion and an illusion. And the Seven of Swords is right back out. All right, in reverse. Okay, it's a lot of fights going on behind the scenes. Okay, what else do we have here? We got the Six of Pentacles, because somebody wants to give to you now. All right, the Fool. This person wants to take a risk towards you. With the Magician here, they are trying to figure out how to get back to you. With the Knight of Swords here, this person literally wants to come in and take quick communication with you. And we saw this right here with this message. This person wants to come in and say something to you. Nine of Swords. Again, they want to come and tell you how they feel. Okay? They want to come in and tell you how they feel. And somebody is in their feelings about this, and they fighting, either with themselves or somebody. All right, you're showing up as a star seed. You're a healer. They know this. Okay, you got this person blocked. Okay, and you never lost faith when it came to this situation. All right, you never lost faith, and this is why you're in the position that you are. All right, they didn't want you to abandon them. They didn't release this third party. All right, that's why you're not speaking to this person, and they're in emotional pain. They're trying to manifest you back with that Magician card we saw. You're awakened. All right, you're getting financial windfall. You're protected, and that's why this person is jealous and envious of you. Okay, let's get one more row with tarot. What else does collective need to know when it comes to this situation, Spirit? All right, the Knight of Cups is here. This is somebody still in this player energy. All right, and the Moon is here. This person is just coming in to spin more illusions on you, have you in more confusion. Okay, so Spirit wants you to continue to, you know, stay in your energy. Keep this person blocked. This person is obsessed with you passionately, with the Fool card here. All right, the Nine of Wands is here. All right, this person's going through setbacks, but they're trying to find a way to get through to you. All right, and they want you to believe that this is pure intentions, that they love you, they've changed, all this nonsense. They're trying to have the strength to do this. Okay, they're trying to be brave and come through and say whatever they need to say to you. Spirit guys, what else does collective need to know when it comes to this? Did something flip? No. What else does collective need to know? All right. It says favors with hooks. They only did it. They only did it get something in return. This is in reverse. Okay. So this person is coming through to try to get something from you, but it's not going to work. All right. They're not going to be able to put their hooks in you. You don't trust this person. All right. Rage, and this is going to piss somebody off. They fed up. They've had enough, and they're going to black out. So we saw that Knight of Swords, somebody rushing in with quick communication. So I feel like when this person comes and pours their heart out to you to tell you why they were doing whatever they were doing, and you still tell this person no, they're going to spaz out on you. All right, so be prepared. All right, it says what am I looking at? All right, not believing what you see. All right, so I feel like you could show them better than you can tell them. For this to be in reverse, what am I looking at? All right, they're not going to be able to understand how you know what, the shit that you know. Not ready for this. Unpreparedness, meeting reality, and powerless. I feel like you're going to put this person in their place, okay? And they're not expecting that. They thinking that they're going to come in and pull one over on you, all right? And when you shut this down, they're going to be like, well, damn, okay? Well, damn, literally. Wow. Okay. Spirit guys, what else does collective need to know before we close this out? All right. I feel like flings is here. Wild things, short-lived karmic connections. Maybe you're going to tell them about this. You're going to tell them about their karmic, situations, responsibilities, commitments, obligations, important duties, and burdens. Okay. I feel like you're being responsible within yourself. You don't have these issues. Maybe this person has parental issues. Okay. Parent getting in the way, controlling parental figure. Maybe they got a mama or a daddy, or maybe this could be a baby mama or a baby daddy that's in the way. Anything else? Oops. What we got? Evidence is here in reverse. All signs point to them based on the insurmountable evidence. Maybe they don't feel like you're going to know about this evidence. I also look at this as they can't get out of this because there's too much evidence. It says boy toy, object of desire, good for one thing, short-lived. You don't want a boy toy, all right? They don't know that you have evidence on them, all right? What is this? Long-term investments, endless roller coaster, long-term outlook, okay? They're not going to be able to be attached to your long-term investments, okay? In fact, there's no long-term with you guys anymore. Like, this is done, all right? Water under the bridge. Learning to forgive others, yourself, letting go of the past, enjoying life for yourself, okay? So you've already released this and you're moving forward. This person has to accept this. Gut feeling in reverse, intuition, wisdom, inner guidance. This is somebody that does not follow their intuition. They just move off impulse, okay? Broken thinking, yes, settling for less than what you deserve, a dirty offer. So that's what this person is coming in to attempt to give you, and you're going to shut it down right at the source, all right? Maybe they're hoping you're not using your intuition. Controlling is here in reverse, the toxic key to your mind, watches your every move. This person never stopped watching you, but they're no longer able to control you, okay? This is done, all right? And it says eavesdropping, secretly listening, not minding their own business. I feel like this person can no longer be in your business, okay? You've cut this person off and they got to fall back, all right? Promiscuous is here in reverse. You're not a promiscuous person, all right? Man-eater, fuckboy, in tune with themselves sexually. This is somebody that you don't want to deal with, all right? And it says peaked already, all right? Their glory days are over. This person refused to grow up, and that's why you don't want anything to do with this person, all right? Spirit guides, what do you want collective to know for us to end this out? What do you want collective to know? All right? Open doors. You have many options, so take your time and choose what's right, making plans. So Spirit wants you to know that you got other things preparing for you. Breakthrough is here. Navigate life's many twists and turns with elegance and resilience. Magic opportunity. So because you left all this behind, Spirit is about to bless you. All right? You're about to be happy. And I love this for you, collective. I love this for you. Can I get one? Okay, what we got? I'm going to take these two because that's how they fell out. Hold on. All right. It says, this is your validation that things are finally beginning to work out for you. Get ready for unexpected breakthroughs, as we have breakthrough right here. That's wild. Okay. Good news and plot twists. Blessings are coming right next to open doors. I love this. Okay. It says you will soon be surprised and grateful for how everything happened the way it did, for you to receive this better and greater. It's all adding up in your favor. Trust the process and how things are unfolding for you, okay? I love this for you, collective. And make sure that you hit the bell so you get all the notifications when I upload, all right? I love you, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.